if we continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, like, I mean, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, like, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that that whitewashed you? I'm not really sure.
Jasmine Crockett recently.
Jasmine Crockett. Remember what I said? Is she a relation to the late, great Davy Crockett? I don't think so. Jasmine Crockett, let me tell you, before you even ask, she's a very low IQ person. I mean, if we ever had to pass an aptitude test, that's the one should take one because she shouldn't even be in the crowd. So I have no idea what you're going to, but I don't think we should waste our time. This is a low IQ person who I can't even believe is a congressperson, between her and Ilhan Omar.
Byron Donalds just unleashed absolute truth bombs, and the left didn't see it coming. After being called whitewashed by Democrat Jasmine Crockett, he fired back with a response so bold, so unapologetic, it left liberals scrambling for excuses. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss when real conservatives clap back against the woke madness flooding our politics.
First of all, I'm tired of that BS. First and foremost, it got nothing to do with my wife. Let's just put that right out in the open. They're mad because I'm a conservative Republican and I'm not a Democrat who believes in crazy liberal policy. If I believed in crazy liberal policy, which I do not, then they would be singing my praises. And they wouldn't care that my wife is white. Kamala Harris, her husband's white. Ketanji Brown Jackson, her husband's white. They not say anything about those two dudes or the fact that they married white men because they follow Democratic liberal ideology. Second thing, to Jasmine herself. Jasmine, last year, you and I were supposed to be debating on several different stages. You canceled. I don't know what's going on in your schedule. That's your personal business. But if you want to flush this out, I'm not hard to find. Pick the show, pick the place. I'll be there. I'm unafraid. I basically go anywhere we do this. Number three, last and not least. Nobody tells me what to say. I don't use talking points. When somebody asks me a question, you basically know how I feel about it because I'm telling you right then and there. If you're concerned about what my viewpoints are very clear because you could Google me because I know I have plenty of media interviews at this point. So I would just say that back to my colleague from Texas. Don't be concerned about my marriage. Be concerned about the fact that your party lost because your policies are awful. The American people rejected it. And if you want to debate those policy constructs, can I tell y'all a story? So last year in the presidential campaign trail, I was all over the country campaigning for President Trump. I was everywhere. It was wild. Honestly, it was a surreal time because, you know, I'm from inner city Brooklyn. I moved to Florida almost 30 years ago at the age of 17. I went to college in Tallahassee, FAMU in Florida State. Go Noles. Those are my guys right there. It's my guys. Although I'm running for governor, I love all of our universities. I love them all. We have the best university system in the entire country. It's a beautiful, beautiful system. So as a guy who came here with nothing, I never thought in my wildest dreams I would be a surrogate for a candidate for president of the United States. And because I'm from New York, I really never thought I would be a surrogate for Donald Trump. It's like a New York thing, you know? Something I never really thought was ever going to happen. But it's happening, and we're going all over the country. And my team would schedule events, and I would go into different arenas, you know, different symposiums, conferences, everywhere, talking about the president's agenda, what we were going to do to make America great again. And one of my colleagues, you know her, she was supposed to debate me a couple times. The president refers to her as Crockett. And so Crockett was supposed to debate me. And a funny thing happened. Her schedule would always change. I would be ready to go. My team would say, all right, sir, she's coming in, you're going to debate about this stuff. And it would change. And miraculously, she couldn't do it. I think I remember one time we were in Philadelphia and we were supposed to do a debate for NPR. And all of a sudden, her schedule changed. And the reason why the schedule kept changing is because we understood very quickly that when you try to debate somebody who knows the facts, has the substance, brings common sense, and has a better argument, it's better for your schedule just to change. It might be better for you to just find something else to do. You see, we live in a country where it is your voice that is what truly matters. Not a lot of us who are on stage or even do TV interviews or on social media. It is your voice. And the way we expand that voice is that we need hardworking people from all walks of life who decide that they're going to give a little bit of time to this experiment called America. Just a little bit of time. That's what so many of you in this crowd and so many others who couldn't join us this weekend here in Tampa, this is the hard work you did last year. And look, I get it. As somebody who's knocked doors, trust me, I've knocked doors. I've knocked doors in the heat. I've knocked doors looking like this. Can you imagine knocking doors in a suit in July in Florida? He's shaking his head. He's like, nah, man. Nah, we're not doing it. But you got to look good, baby. You got to dress for the job. You got to show up at the door and be like, I'm here for you. And so I've knocked doors, done it. I've been on the phone, did it. I helped people find what list they were going to look through to call, been there. I know the hard work all of you have done. And that is how you extend that branch. That's how you reach the people of our country. It's door to door, call to call, person to person. We will find candidates, we will bring candidates who will uphold the principles of conservatism, the principles of liberty, who fight for America, who are always going to stand on the right side of history. But if that candidate doesn't have you, well, that's a tree that just falls in the forest with no one around. That tree doesn't make a sound. And so I will tell you, political activism is critical for the future. I get it, man. We're riding high. Listen, Donald Trump is on a win streak. We've never seen anything like this. We've never seen anything like this.
So, Jasmine Crockett thought she could score some cheap political points by questioning Byron Donalds' blackness. Yeah, you heard that right. Instead of debating ideas, she went straight for identity politics. Classic move from the left when they've got no argument left. But Byron wasn't about to let that slide. He shut it down in seconds. He said, let's be real. If he were a Democrat pushing their radical nonsense, the media will be praising him nonstop. Nobody would care that his wife is white. And he's right. Kayla Harris, married to a white man. Ketanji Brown Jackson, same thing. The left celebrates them. But when a black conservative dares to think independently, suddenly it's whitewashed, to sell out that hypocrisy at its finest. Then he looked straight into the camera and called her out by name. Jasmine, we were supposed to debate several times. You can lead. That's not just confidence. That's dominance. He basically told her, pick the show, pick the place. I'll be there. No script, no teleprompter, just facts and conviction. And here's the best part. He said nobody tells him what to say. No handlers, no talking points. He speaks from experience and truth, not from some DNC memo. That's rare in politics today, and it's exactly why people are drawn to him. Byron finished by telling Democrats the cold, hard truth, instead of worrying about his marriage or his skin color. They should be worrying about why their policies are collapsing, because Americans have had enough of crime, inflation, and chaos at the border. He's 100% right. So yeah, Jasmine Crockett tried to label him, and Byron Donalds flipped the script, exposing the toxic double standards of the modern left. And the best part, he did it calmly, confidently, and without apology. That's what real leadership looks like.